And now, he's a San Diego native, a top-rated real estate professional by the Wall Street Journal, as seen on The American Dream on Channel 4. It's Whissel time. Your host, Kyle Whissel.
Here we go.
Good afternoon. You are listening to Whissel Weekends here on AM 1170. The Answer. My name is Kyle Whissel, your host with Whissel Realty Group. Joined, as always, by Mr. Jason Hall with Team Home Loans.
Dude, it's been a while since we've been on the air together. We've been doing the show for over 5 years, and you've been so busy. You've been flying all over, doing all kinds of different speaking engagements, doing all kinds of things. And I was just sitting here like, we really have Kyle Whissel. Since the intro is always the San Diego native, I'm always like, well, I'm the San Diego native and the co-host, but Kyle's out, in Portland, Toronto, wherever you might be, flying all over the world. And it's good to have you in studio. I know you brought a couple special guests with you today.
Yeah, we do have some special guests today. So for the first time ever, you just said we've been doing this show for 5 years now, and I finally got my better half in the studio today.
Brittany Whissel, how you doing?
Brittany Whissel.
Good.
Good to have you.
She's a TV star now. I don't know if you know this
I do
or
not know.
but she was recently featured on a special on Fox 5.
Fox 5?
You got to talk about it, babe.
Yeah. What's going on, Brittany?
Oh, they did a segment on us and the pigs up at Penelope's Purpose.
So talk about that. Like, we know here in studio, kind of your nonprofit, one of your passions is pigs and helping to rescue pigs. So you actually have a rescue farm in Ramona, right, Brittany?
Yes, we have a 5-acre rescue up in Ramona. We take in abandoned potbelly pigs whose families don't want them or can't keep them anymore. So yeah, they came up and did a story on us, and the pigs got some TV time.
Well, I know it's a very near and dear to both your hearts. I've actually seen Kyle tear up when we talked about when you guys first got the nonprofit set.
Yes.
When he bought the property, we talked about it. And, I could literally see tears in his eyes. And I know it's very special. And I remember coming in, when you guys first got married, I remember coming over to your house when you first got your first little potbelly. And it was a very small pig that's now how big?
Oh gosh, Penelope is probably, we haven't been able to get her on a scale in about 2 years, but
Typical woman.
Typical woman.
I'm going to guess based off my experience that she's about 175 pounds.
Wow. Full-grown person.
Full-grown person.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so now you have some pigs at home that live with you, just like dogs. And
Yes.
as I found out coming over to your house many times over the years, your pigs are actually smarter than most average dogs.
Yeah, so pigs are the 4th smartest mammal on the planet. Dogs are number 16. So it shows the difference in how smart they are compared to dogs. They develop to the mental capacity of a 3-year-old child, and they stay that way for 15 to 20, sometimes longer.
Wow.
Yeah, they're...
And I know people are listening going, number 4? Like, really? I'm assuming us humans are number 1, since we're still...
Primates, dolphins, elephants, pigs.
Wow.
That's probably the wrong order, but those are the top 4, and that's in relation to humans.
Okay.
So.
And so, now that you've been, an owner of a pig and having that, close relationship and really just loving those animals, you started Penelope's Purpose, right? And you did that because you knew a lot of people said, oh, this is cool, let me get a pig. And they didn't realize how big they get, how much time and energy and effort it takes. It's like raising a child, yeah?
Yeah, it is. It's a huge commitment. Zoning doesn't always allow. City of San Diego does not allow potbelly pigs. A lot of people from City of San Diego, we get calls from them because the city won't let them keep them. We get a lot who are only pigs, so they get very destructive and bored while people are at work during the day. There's people who don't know they have to spay and neuter their pigs, and they're not fun. So it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of time. They can't be left alone for very long. They require a lot of training. And
so how many do you have at the farm up in Ramona?
Right now we have 10.
So how much is the most you've had at any one time?
15.
15. So you have a crew that kind of takes care of them on a daily basis, feeds them, cleans them, makes sure everything's going, probably lives there.
Yeah, we have 3 caretakers that live there, and then we have 3 volunteers that come during the week and help out with farm chores and things like that. And then I'm there 1 to 2 days a week.
And you place them all over the United States, or is this just in San Diego?
Typically, we like to keep it within Southern California because we're doing the transport on it and making a 15, 20-hour drive to adopt out a pig. There's also a lot of red tape with making sure that they've been vetted and they have to have health certificates and things like that to cross state lines. But usually City of San Diego, we've adopted up into Temecula and LA, places that are easily drivable.
So has it become like a full-time job?
Yes and no. Yeah, I'm able to do
I know
it
you have a
from home.
staff there, and so you're handling things from the phone. It's kind of like Kyle, on the go, but able to handle things, email, text, phone.
Yeah, a lot of stuff done via Facebook Messenger, email, a lot of that kind of stuff. And then I also am the one who takes care of most visits for people who want to come visit and stuff like that. So.
And now you guys still have 2 pigs at home with you.
Yes.
So you have Penelope and
Ozzy.
And I know when you guys bought into Sky Ranch, you had to actually go in front of the HOA board and kind of share, what these are, and they are smarter than dogs, and then they're going to live with us, and, they're not going to be a nuisance to the neighborhood.
Yeah, we had to plead a case for them to allow the HOA, or for the HOA to allow us to have them.
And now you guys been up there over 5-6 years, and you walk those right around the neighborhood, yeah?
Not anymore,
okay.
Only because they see everyone's front yards as a buffet, and they're really big, and we're usually walking them with the dog and the baby, or toddler now, but pushing a stroller with a dog and 2 pigs who are very food motivated, not fun times.
Okay, so you mentioned the daughter, Nixon. How old is Nixon now?
Nixon is 3.
3. Man, where does time go, right? Mm-hmm. And so how's motherhood been? I know it's difficult being married to a busy person like Kyle, but how's it been rewarding to have a daughter like Nixon?
Oh, boy. Nixon is very special. She's very smart.
Kyle's laughing over here.
I forget that she's 3 most of the time because not only is she so advanced, of course, it's, mother bragging, but she's also a very large child. She's very tall. Most people mistake her for a 5-year-old. So it is really cool, especially now that we're having conversations and, I get to see her get excited about things, and she's kind of coming into her own, the things that she likes and doesn't like. She makes the things she doesn't like very well known. But she's fun. She is fun. She's a good kid.
I wonder where she gets that from.
Her dad?
Oh.
It's a combination of both, right? Like what we see is you guys each, because I know having children, my kids are already 26, 28. You guys know Melanie and JJ. But what's funny is we can clearly see kind of the negative possible things of our children that came from our spouse's DNA. We're like, oh, that's definitely Kyle. That's definitely Brittany. That's Amanda. That's Jason, right? Like, that's clear. Those stand out big time. Mm-hmm. And then we want to blame the spouse. Like, it was your DNA. That's why she says this or does this, right?
Yeah. Well, she's very strong-willed, and she's very stubborn, which my parents will tell you. I guess my mom cried every day until I was like 5, apparently. And Nixon is very strong-willed, very stubborn. She's all me. She's also very, very active and very, very busy, which I wonder who she gets that from.
Yeah, definitely daddy's girl, right? Mm-hmm. So, obsessed. Kyle, your daughter 3 years old. How's that been?
It's amazing. I freaking love being a dad.
It is. It's different, right?
It's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Like to create this little human being that grows into this little personality. Freaking love it.
Yeah. It's a cool thing. It's definitely as a person of faith, it's definitely a gift from God and something special and unique, and you're able to help mold her and guide her, and yet she will do things that will piss us all off and do things and say stuff. So also in studio, who else we got in here is another special guest, Kyle?
Yeah, so we got Mr. SD Botox, Alex Roher himself. What's up, man?
Hey, how are you guys?
This is going to be an episode like they've never seen in this studio before.
I'm really excited for
this.
And so some people are watching us right now on Facebook Live. Yeah,
they would be if Facebook wasn't down right now. Yes.
Oh, you're down on Facebook. So hopefully we're going to have that.
It's getting recorded. Don't worry, Alex. It's getting recorded. But thanks to Facebook being down, Instagram being down, Twitter being down, all of them are all down right now.
That's odd.
Yeah. So we would normally be Facebook Live right now. Facebook Live is not exactly working. So
if you're hearing us right now on AM 1170 The Answer, or is it 96.1 FM up in North County, and you want to go see what some of the stuff we're doing. You want to see this because it's going to be cool. You're going to post this where, Kyle, so that people can see?
You'll be able to find it on the Whissel Realty Group Facebook page. Whissel's Whissel. So you can go on the Whissel Realty Group Facebook page. And we also have a YouTube channel as well, Whissel Weekends. And so all the episodes of the show will get posted in that YouTube channel. So we will have video of today. Maybe by the time I get a needle shot in my face, maybe we'll have
what do you
Facebook
mean?
back.
What do you mean? Alex, can you talk about this, Kyle? You're
freaking out right now.
I'm like a needle shot in your face because I'm telling people they need to go watch this. And I know people, it'll be up. We'll have it live as you're hearing this show because we always tape this a couple days early. And I know you laugh at when I call it tape, but I'm the old guy in the building here. But Alex, what does he mean shoot needle? What do we plan on doing here in this coming segment?
So Kyle introduced me as Dr. Alex Roher, and I own SD Botox, and me and Kyle have become friends over the years. And I know we were just talking, and we decided, wouldn't it be cool if I brought some Botox and injected it in you for the first time, and we did it on your show.
So we're actually going to inject Botox into Kyle.
In my face.
In the face, in the forehead.
Yeah.
By Dr. Roher.
Yes.
And we're going to do this and have video. So again, if you're listening to us on the radio, you can actually go to the Whissel Facebook page and actually see Kyle getting Botox. The things, I've done some crazy things with Kyle. I think I'm just going to sit here and laugh,
Yeah, I think this was actually Kyle's idea.
Was it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, I know it got Brittany in the studio, right? Brittany Whissel.
Yeah, it took 5 years to get her in here, and it took somebody putting a needle in my face to get her in here.
5 years that I've been doing Botox, and he talks mad crap every time I go to get it done. Oh, you're doing that again? I want to stick a needle in your face. Okay, great. So this is great for me to be here. I couldn't miss this.
All right, well,
he can no longer talk.
Yes, we're going to a break, and when we come back, we're actually going to get a needle into Kyle's forehead with Botox by Dr. Roher. Again, you're listening to Whissel Weekend, and we'll be right back.